Very good morning, my dear children. Hope so you're finding quite interesting the classes of tense. So let's see what we are going to start today. A tense mainly verbs which expresses any activity or action to be performed assuredly in the future time is known as the future perfect tense. So a tense which expresses any activity to be performed in the future and assuredly means it is to happen definitely. We are quite sure of that activity or action that is to be performed or to take place in the future time. So a tense showing that is known as the future perfect tense. Rule number 1. Subject plus will or shall plus not. Not in a bracket means it is optional again. Plus have plus third form of verb plus other words as needed. Now positive sentence. The school I have taken in place of subject this school. Next I have taken will. Next I have not taken this optional not, rather have. Over here directly the have. The school will have, then third form of verb. Third form of the verb declare is taken over here, which is declared. Declare, declared, declared. So third form is declared, that is taken. Now in place of other words, the results by next Monday. The school will have declared the results by next Monday. Next, negative sentence. Subject she is taken, then will is taken, then not, then have, then third form of the verb do is taken. Do, did, done. Over here third form is taken, so done. Then in place of other words, her work by Saturday. She will not have done her work by Saturday. Rule number 2. Shall or will plus subject plus not plus have plus third form of verb plus other words as needed, then question mark. Not in a bracket means it is optional. Interrogative sentences. I have taken shall at first. Example number A, shall at first. Then I have taken we. With we, with I, definitely shall is suitable. Then I have not taken this optional not. Directly I have taken have. Then third form of verb. Third form of the word complete, which is completed, is taken over here. Complete, completed, completed. Completed is taken over here. Then in place of other words, the task by 5 o'clock, question mark. Shall we have completed the task by 5 o'clock? Question mark. Next, I have taken will at first. In the next example, I have taken will at first. With that, I have taken she. With she or anything other than I and we, definitely will is suitable. So, with she over here, will is appropriate. Will is suitable to be taken. Then I have taken this optional not. Then have, according to the rule. Third form of verb go has been taken, which is gone. Go, went, gone. Gone has been taken over here. Then in place of other words, there by next Friday, question mark. Will she not have gone there by next Friday, question mark. First example is an example of intro positive sentence, while the second one is basically intro negative sentence. Number 4. The future perfect continuous tense. Definition. A tense mainly verbs which shows that any activity or action is going to occur or take place in the future assuredly over a period of time is known as the future perfect continuous tense. So a tense mainly verbs which shows that any activity or action is going to take place, going to happen in the future time, and we are sure about that activity to take place over a period of time in the future. Any tense that shows this is known as the future perfect continuous tense. Rule number 1. Subject plus shall or will plus not in a bracket, that means it is optional, plus have plus been plus first form of verb plus ing. So, according to the rule, we will form positive sentence as well as negative sentence. Now, let's see what we have to take from this rule in order to form positive sentence as well as negative sentence. Both positive sentence as well as negative sentence. See, subject, I have taken subject the teacher. Next, will is taken. Shall or will, from that will is taken. Will is definitely suitable. Then have. I have not taken this optional not. Directly have. Then been is taken. First form of the verb teach has been taken. First form is teach. Second form taught. And third form is also taught. So over here we have to take the first form only, not the second and third forms. So teach plus ing, teaching. The teacher will have been teaching. Then in place of other words, the lesson for 2 hours. The teacher will have been teaching the lesson for 2 hours. Next, negative sentence. She has been taken as the subject. Then will is placed. Then not has been placed. Then have. Then been. First form of verb learn is taken over here. Learn, learnt, learned, or learn, learned, learned. Over here we don't have to take second and third forms. So only the first form has to be taken. So learn plus ing, learning. Then in place of other words, for 4 hours. She will not have been learning for 4 hours. Rule number 2. Shall or will plus subject plus not in a bracket plus have plus been plus first form of verb plus ing plus other words as needed, then question mark. Now interrogative sentences are getting formed. Shall, I have taken shall. Then with shall, I have taken subject we. With we, shall is suitable. Then I have taken have. Then been. First form of verb do I have taken. Do, did, done. I don't have to take second and third forms. So just the first form plus ing. Doing. Then in place of other words, the task for 4 hours. Shall we have been doing the task for 4 hours? Question mark. Next, number B. Will is taken with that subject they. With they, will is suitable. Then not is taken in this one. Have been. First form of verb sleep has been taken. Sleep, slept, slept. But second and third forms means the word slept has not to be taken over here. So I have taken sleep, first form of the verb sleep over here, that is sleep itself, plus ing. So sleeping. Then I have added till early morning. Will they not have been sleeping till early morning? Question mark. Students, the first one is an example of intro positive sentence. Since not used over here, the word not is not used over here. But in case of the other one, not is used. So it is an example of interrogative sentence.